Greetings, my Aries people. This is Damien with HK Readings Healing Culture Tarot. This is my last bonus for the month of July. And the reading is going to be for, of course, Aries by Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or Jupiter. I do read for Jupiter, okay? So if you've got a Jupiter in Aries, you're at the right spot too. Hope everyone is doing well, staying healthy, staying happy, staying optimistic, taking care of your bodies, your emotional states, so on and so forth. I really do want to go ahead and get into this reading. So I'm going to shuffle this Moonology deck here and ask that divine spirit of light, wisdom, knowledge, and clarity please give me messages for the sign of Aries, the collective sign of Aries. Full Moon and Leo, don't let your pride get in the way. Third quarter moon, adjustments are required. Okay, so this is pretty straightforward as well. Right? So, basically, I feel like any big decision that you have to make right now, don't be so hasty in making it, because I feel like a lot of the reasons behind it, even if they're logical, even if many people may agree with you, like understand, like, yeah, girl, I feel you. Yeah, dude, I feel you. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how much support you have in that decision or not. It could still be a matter of pride and ego. Adjustments are required, so that means that you're gonna have to do something different, whether that is accepting help, whether that is going a particular route that maybe doesn't pay as much as this one, like based on what you feel you naturally deserve, like whatever it is. I think the adjustments that are required are to have you more in like a communal mind space, if that makes sense, okay? Meaning, in essence, consider other people, consider other sides of the spectrum. For those of you where this does pertain to love, you might not know it all. You might not see it all, but you can tweak your perspective on it by tweaking your perception. And just don't be so sure. Don't be so infallible. Okay. Especially if you're thinking about cutting it off with someone. Might be more than meets the eye, okay? Like if you feel like there's just a lot hidden, a lot you don't know, a lot this person isn't telling you, like whatever it is that has you in this disgruntled state of being, I feel like answers are coming, but the actions you take kind of dictate the type of answers that you get. Are these effective, conducive answers, or these answers you got given to you by somebody out of defense, which means you're not getting the real tea, you know what I mean? Like, I'm getting the sense that many of you want to leave something opposed to working it out. I think you have to be more caring, compassionate, and giving. This is a more normal reading compared to that old freaky Scorpio reading I did. I don't do many, I find that I don't get many messages that are just very sexual, but Scorpios always get that. If you have Scorpio in your chart, go check out that video. It might coincide with this as a resonating message. Yemaya, the goddess of all that flows. I am an ocean of creative energy. I give birth to what exists within me. Get creative. You have the opportunity to give birth to new conditions. You can be that same person that you've always been or been for a long time. And it's not like a bad thing, but you could be that person who's just kind of unyielding, or you can allow yourself to lead with love. You know, don't try to lead with logic, rationale, things like that. Because it could operate, again, out of pride, out of ego. And yin and yang is the opposite of pride and ego. Again, this is the goddess of all that flows, which means to flow, you have to be balanced, centered, open, receptive. Okay, all of those things. So let's get some Golden Tarot. Excuse me. The sun here, Leo energy. The 9 of Coins. And the 8 of Swords. You might feel as though being by yourself is the easy way out, and it's fucking not. It's gonna... If you think there's a lot on your mind right now, Aries, in regards to like what to do about this person in the situation, it's only going to amplify if you choose to just kind of run from that. It's just gonna amplify, okay? So don't run from it, deal with it, face it. Like I said, there's a lot of things that you might not know just yet, but the sun comes out to illuminate all of that for you. Okay, so you can see what you need to see, make the adjustments that you need to make, and give birth to the new conditions that you desire, because you're actually in control of it. I mean, not more than the universe that's working things out for you, but you are in control of ultimately how this relationship goes. Like, you could do anything you want, you can make any decision that you want, but Spirit is telling you right now that you don't really want to leave this. Spirit is saying like there's more to learn. It's not like the greatest of ideas just to be so cutthroat about it. Okay? Especially if you know that you haven't done everything in your power to do something differently already. Like, can you really base it off of that? And is that really logical? And this is no shade to Aries, but one thing that I've learned about Aries is that, and some of the people closest to me, I'm not going to say the relation because that doesn't matter. Those of you who've been with me know, but I have very close Aries energy around me. Very smart, but when it comes to, and logical, but when it comes to trying to be logical about matters of the heart, Aries, and it's the same with me as a Taurus. We have to feel that shit through, something that we aren't generally used to. Playing the cards the right way to really see something out. We will flip out, fly off the fucking handle, we'll leave, we'll dip. Like, and that's if we want to spare the chaos that we will cause, you know, the ram and the bull. Like, if we want to spare you, we'll just fucking leave. Or if we want to spare ourselves the stress, we'll just fucking leave and not raise hell, right? If you're thinking to yourself, nothing about this is logical, you're right. It's not, but that's how emotions work. That's how love works. That's how all of that works. Everything is about to become illuminated so you can make the best decision possible. But don't leave the situation before you get that. And even if it's something that you still decide to, because I feel like this is a relationship that could work, so like you could decide to try to work it out, and I think it'd be great. But even if it's just for your closure, because I feel like you're gonna need it later. And you might as well get it now, even if you choose to make the same decision that you're feeling. Because you have the free will to do so. At least see everything there is to see. Don't feel like you don't need it. Because I know like a lot of times we go through life and we're like, you know what, fuck it. I'm not going to worry about this. I'm not going to put any more time or energy or effort into this because I don't give a shit. Oh, well, don't you want to find out? Don't you want to, your friends talking to you. Don't you want to, oh my God, but you didn't even, I don't care. That's that impulsive nature. And then I'm also, I resonate with that because I feel like Aries and Taurus have a lot of similarities, and plus we border. You know what I mean? So we have that going on. We have that relationship going on. Literally the first tied to the second sign of the zodiac. But also have a Mercury in Aries too. So the way my mind works as far as processing like shit into like externalized communication from this Gemini moon, it's fucking go time, So I get it, Aries, but I think we can all say that there's been a point where we have just looked back and been like, damn, I wish I had gotten that closure when I could have. I was strong enough to stick around. I was strong enough to, because the thing is, like I said, best case scenario, this could fucking work. It's not over just because something's not going right now. You can't take that concept into how you view relationships because shit's not always going to be breezy, and yeah, you know that. But if you know that, then really be evaluating what you want to do with this. Because I think it's going to be more taxing on you to just run away from it. Now, I will see you in the month of August, Leo season, for your monthly reading, your general monthly reading. I hope you enjoy your bonus. Much love to all of you. Let's go ahead and get a goddess guidance, and then we're gonna hop off cam. Divine Spirit has led me to pull a goddess guidance card. Give me one goddess guidance card for the sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or Jupiter. Cordelia, go outside. You've been indoors too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. Calmate. Go out. Get some sun. Get some rays. Enjoy the weather. See the trees. Earth. Shoes off. Watch the people biking and cycling, out in the neighborhood. Whatever. Have your music, don't have your music, but allow yourself to become centered. So the adjustments that need to come in, do so properly. Because with this here, and with the full moon in Leo here, regardless of if you stay or if you go, ultimately, there's something you need to get from this. Okay? I love you.